Greetings, Inquisitors. Welcome to the Holocron. This is the Week 81 update for the Darth Loquitur account. I update this account's progress every week, go through all of the characters that I gear up, talk about plans for the future. This one will be pretty quick this week. Let's get into it, take a look at what happened. It's very focused progress right now. I'm farming light side for Kenobi alt, working on relicking some characters for the Kenobi team. We get Ahsoka to relic this week. We're going to take her up to relic 5. I think we may end up wanting to take her to relic 7, but for right now, we're just going to park her at relic 5, see how the team works, get Kenobi his alt, and then make some kind of determination on whether or not she needs to be geared up a little higher. It's not necessarily for damage. It would just be to increase her survivability within the team. If she's too weak and can get killed, then we may need to add some relic levels to her, just to make that Kenobi team as big and scary as we possibly can. We're also planning to do the Executor journey next. So for this week, I'm going to start the Dengar character. We've been collecting his stuff slowly over time from the guild shop, and got enough shards to get him to 7 stars. Put some gear tiers on it. Put some gear on him. Put the skill levels on him. We'll throw a simple mod set on him, just something to get him going. Not great mods, kind of the second tier mods that I have for my inventory. So we'll take a look here and just get Dengar up and running. Just get him started. We're going to work a little bit on the IG-2000 ship. We'll add another star, some more gear, and then we'll just hold off on the rest of that. That's it. That's all we got for the account for the week. One relic, a new character built with Dengar, a little bit of progress on a ship, and then we were pretty much out of materials. So without being able to farm dark side stuff, it's sort of limited what else I can do. So week 81, we're up to 3.6 million galactic power. We're still working our way toward that 4 million. We got 36 relics with 2 galactic legends, 50 zetas. The squad arena, I'm using JMK with no alt, practicing with him. Still top 100. I could probably push him up into the top 50 by now that I've got Ahsoka reliced. So we'll see over the course of the next week if I can win some matchups and get him over 50. In fleet, we've still got the Negotiator getting top 5. At least one more Executor showed up with this last event, so now I'm fighting for 4th place. There's 3 Executors that'll sit in the top 3 most days. But, you know, that's within the next few cycles of the Executor, I feel like I have to get that ship going. So we'll work on that journey and see if we can get it going and get our fleet placement back. I really hope I don't get pushed out of the top 5 entirely. For the project, we're going to relic Bosk in week 83. For next week, the energy we're going to be spending on farming those light side nodes. I've got Cara Dune and Hyena Bomber back on the list. We'll talk about that here in a second. For fleet, we're doing Karth and the Fortress. Cantina, we're just using signal data right now. Again, we'll talk about that in a second. Mods, just working on speed mods. Same refresh strategy. Buying at least 3 prestige per week. And in fleet store, we're looking for that Razor Crest, cargo ships, first order. Just basically good stuff out of that shop. And everything else is going to feed the shard shop. So I could honestly do 3 relics in 3 weeks. We did Cat, we did Ahsoka this week, and I think it would not be a problem for us to do Bosk next week. However, his finisher piece does need these Mark 8 binoculars, and that's a dark side farm. And since I'm farming the alt for Kenobi, I really don't want to switch over to a dark side farm to pick that material up. I could just buy the pieces. I have crystals in the bank on this account. But again, I'm wanting to use those crystals to accelerate my Executor to higher stars. So I'm sitting on the crystals for now. And I'm just going to do 2 weeks. So basically what I'm going to do, We'll continue to farm the last 3 materials that I need for that Kenobi alt. We'll pick back up the dark side farms for Cara Dune and a Hyena Bomber. And by next week, we'll have the alt finished out for sure. And once that's locked in, I can start working on the binoculars for Bosk. I think that I won't be able to get the binoculars and also the alt on Kenobi in the same week. So that's why I put it on week 83. But if I wasn't working on the alt, I don't think it'd be any problem. I think we could go ahead and get Bosk this week. For the team restructure, I mean, no characters got worked on this week at all. And I'm getting to that point where most of the characters that I wanted to expand are in this mid-gear tier, somewhere between needing gears 9 to 11. Those gear tiers are always limited by Carbantes and or stun guns, even still. And then you have to farm up enough Kairos and Mark III projectors. For the newer characters like the Dark Trooper, he's stuck on a level that needs the Kairos. So until I can either, let's say, delay a relic project or, use my Kairos for him, he's kind of stuck on that gear tier. So in the next few weeks, we'll focus on trying to break a few of those characters that are on the Executor journey through those gear tiers and get them next. After Bosk, we don't really have another character on that journey ready to relic. We need to get Piet up to relic 8, for example. Boba Fett needs to be reliced to a pretty high level. So we've got plenty of, let's say, we're not in a hurry to get a bunch of characters to relic because, we're outrunning the signal data anyway. So because even if I could relic, let's say 5 characters in 4 weeks or something like that, we're out of signal data. So there will be a period in here where I just have to work on the Executor journey. We'll focus on that 9 to 11 gear for a lot of these characters and break through that so I can finish relicking out the teams. And, of course, we'll keep working on the ships over on the side and get those ships up and running. That's going to be it for this week's update. Pretty simple one. Remember to hit that like saber on the way out if you haven't done that already. Subscribe to the channel. Join us over on Discord. The link is in the description of the Holocron down below. We've got a great Discord, a great community of people over there, so hope to see you. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next Holocron.